Scene 6, this is Kandi.
Because I'm going to tell you, after the day, I'm through with it, Kandi. I'm through with that, and I'm through with you.
Right.
Finna check Joyce at home. In action. Because it was a bunch of goddamn acting.
So Joyce shows up to Kandi's house, and first thing I have here is Joyce was right. Kandi does keep blessing people, just like Weenie just said at the house. Kandi keeps blessing people, and this is why Kandi is blessed in turn. I tweeted her that one time, and she retweeted me back. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I tweeted her that because I randomly felt like her family was like they were praying slaves. Her slave family. I do. That's random for you. You know how I am. I be thinking deep, and I love the Lord, like for real. And I do think that Kandi family is praying people, and I think that that's why she has all she has, because something aligned. The stars and stuff just aligned for her, whereas it did not for her cousins. Weenie.
Bitch, it's Weenie.
There. Am I tripping?
Kandi slightly checked her mother though, and really,
child, she gave her the motherfucking.
She
slightly did a goddamn thing. She gave her a little 1-2, and that was it.
That's my mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all have to say. That's my mama. And I'm gonna make sure my mama's good. She don't have to talk to me. She don't have to say nothing to me. That's my mama. And y'all can tweet. You can do whatever. That's my mama. And you can tweet till you get blue in the face. I don't care. She can have whatever she wants, because that's my mama.
I'm sorry, but Kandi, this is how I wrote it down. I'm not gonna read it, just how the fuck I wrote it down, because this is how you should have said it. If you want your mama to stop, you should have went a little bit hard on her. And you should have just told her, period. Mama, stop talking about my relationship. Don't mention Todd. If somebody asks you a question, plead the fifth and move on with your life without referring to my marriage if you care about our relationship as mother and daughter or your relationship with your grandkids. And that ain't no threat, and that ain't disrespectful, and that's just 100% the motherfucking truth. Stay out of my marriage and out of my business.
We know. It doesn't matter if my mama wrong or right. I'm not finna let you say nothing crazy like that. Like, come on now.
Kandi ain't gonna cut her off financially, because she know Joyce can't support herself no more. But still, you gotta do something, or she gonna keep doing it. You threaten to take them goddamn grandchildren away, I bet you she... Period.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth. Joyce is very nasty and very mean. If you guys remember last season, she was at the table with Kandi and was being very nasty about that situation. Like, well, Riley don't have a daddy, so they got a daddy. Basically just being very dismissive to
so
the,
if you die, then I don't really got to care that much about Ace and Blaze, because they got a daddy, but Riley ain't gonna have nobody.
With Riley being the child that was there before anybody, I think that's the child that you should put in the forefront.
What about Ace and Blaze?
They have a father. Riley have never benefited from having a father.
So Kandi, right, and that's wrong. Kandi explains that she hadn't been talking to her mom since the Bravotv issue, and we really didn't know that. We thought that Kandi let it roll off her back. Although she didn't call Todd to say, Todd, baby, I'm sorry. What you're about to hear is not from me. I apologize. I'm shake my mama. Although she didn't do that, she did stop talking to her mama, but that's not enough. That's not enough, because now you're back talking to her like we expect, because that's your mom.
That's your mama, right?
But you're not checking her so that she can stop. Kandi talk all a good game, but Kandi is not putting action to it for whatever reason. I don't know if Joyce got a fired up hand with a motor on it, so she will backhand.
Oh yeah, she got that southside slap, bitch.
So Kandi probably got one good ass whooping and can't never forget about it.
Yeah, that's why I could choke you right now.
Lord have mercy, I feel like I just argued a big case and possibly lost.
I don't know what it is, but she just won't check her mama like it really needs to happen. And you know what else is sad is that while she's slightly checking her mother, Joyce's face looks very sad and distraught. She looks very sad. She looks like, damn, when Kandi said, well, you get a man, if you ever get one,
right,
then you worry about him and not worry about my man. Don't do my man like that. She was looking really embarrassed. The face that Joyce had, she was looking very...
The truth is the truth.
Sad and embarrassed. And Kandi tried to check her, like, you know, what are your grandchildren going to say? How do you feel about them when they see her dogging their daddy? Joyce to even rebuttal with, well, Ace don't take the trash out, and he's 6 years old. His dad ain't taught him how to take out trash.
You do love your grandchildren, right?
I do.
Okay, well, I'm sure you know they love you too. But when they get older, I'm sure they ain't gonna want to see you dogging their daddy out every time they turn around.
I want Ace at 6 years old to know to start taking out the trash. That's something his daddy should be teaching him. That's something that a man do.
For that to be the rebuttal, I found that just
Joyce,
totally
that's
ridiculous.
a tight-ass excuse, and this is a tight-ass wig you got on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
this you look like a wig you've been laying on and scratching.
Stop.
You look stupid.
No, you look stupid.
You look really stupid. Just like that tired Mama Joyce wig you're wearing. It's real old and tired.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
She got
Go there.
to mama.
Your fat hand in my face.
Calm down.
That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna
About your hair. That's it. Okay.
How fuck you been scratching?
She got
your
caught
head?
in the
Maybe it's
rain,
her real hair.
baby.
This could be her real hair though. 'cause
Well,
it
maybe
looks
it
nice.
is then.
It looks healthy. If this is her real hair, then
Then
it's
she
healthy.
better
if
do
it's a
it.
wig, then baby, I don't know what's going on.
She need to put a different one on.
Yeah, that's the truth. We know Joyce got that red sandy brown hair like that.
Right.
At least that's what it looked like she had when she was on that season. When she first came on with the strippers, and she didn't like the strippers. Remember that?
Want to sit next to me? Oh. I know you're on the dot. Ridiculous. This is a birthday girl. You please answer her. OMG. The infamous Ridiculous. She has been telling me about Ridiculous forever.
I know stripper that can give itself head.
I really care to see that.
You won't be able to find that in your local retailer.
Wow.
No, bitch. Joyce was.
She was old as hell.
Joyce was even Frankenstein white, bitch.
Yeah.
That season.
Yeah, Joyce was just being real mean and nasty. She was bringing up she tried to really go throw a jab because she know Kandi talks to her about personal issues like Todd clubbing too much, which she said before we're not going to be able to find it. But during COVID on live that time, she did say she can't keep Todd out of the strip clubs.
So, I don't know if y'all saw the post that I posted my Insta story the other day. But I personally feel like people in Atlanta are not taking this situation seriously. Okay? Where's Todd? Todd is one of those people who have not been taking the corona seriously. He has gone out every night these past few days. Okay.
I went to Magic the other night.
No, first of all, Friday night, he decided last night at the last minute to have an event at Old Lady Gang in the event space.
That was popping. Quinn
I love you too, Preview. Yes, Quinn, they call him a human jukebox. He's so dope. But anyway, he decided to have an event.
Last minute, it was.
I personally was like, why are we having an event when we supposed to be on lockdown right now?
I think people need to escape, man. It's kind of it's scary, but at the same time, we need to wash our hands. We need to,
What's up, Rick?
What is it? Wash our hands, disinfect.
Yeah, you need to keep your sanitizer on deck all the time. Life of Coco.
So, man, we gotta live our lives. Just be careful, be safe.
But you're not being careful though, is the thing.
What? You acting like?
I told him, don't be coming back in our room
I'm giving people the
until
elbow.
you jump in the shower and scrub down. Like, our kid Ace comes down to our room and gets in our bed every night around 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want you over there with your outdoor germs.
The last 2 nights I slept on the couch because when I got in,
somebody said, "Where are your babies?" Ace is sitting right here. You want to see him? Ace, say hey.
Hi.
Yeah, the last 2 nights I slept on the couch because at 2, 3, whatever time I got in 4 in the morning, I was not about to go take a shower. I was tired. Well, I laid at a concert. Now she making it a concert. Y'all know all the concerts have been canceled.
Are y'all?
How many people were in the room?
You know the concerts have been canceled.
Last House of the Lab.
Was it at least 100 people in the room?
It's always that person.
Are y'all following House of Glam? Whenever my speak on it is late, go to her page and complain.
And then go back
Wherever we come to New York, it's not like we be hanging out. You want to get with all your friends that you grew up with in New York, be out all night, get drunk. He still acts like he a college student when he wants to go out.
All right, we can make that thing.
Truth comes out. I mean, the streets be talking.
Why don't you call Todd and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling him his name is Marvin.
Okay.
So that he can cheat. Marvin,
But you know what? On the bus when they was in New York, she said that he be acting like he a college kid because he be wanting to go out and stay out all night and shit and drink with his buddies and stuff when he comes to New York.
Exactly.
So
I'm not surprised, and that's what she's using against her right now. If you want a man who strip and go to the strip club all night, then that's what you do. If that's what you want.
Well, Joyce, how you lost your husband then?
And I mean that's up. Excuse me.
Right.
Why you ain't still
After
with
you
Kandi
tore up
Daddy?
that damn house.
Why you ain't still with Kandi Daddy?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the boyfriend she had.
Let's go back as far as
house.
Kandi Daddy. How you lost your man?
Right.
Seemed like maybe you were doing the same thing you doing now, and you need to stop it with your daughter before you fuck up her marriage. Let her be happy.
She been messing. Kandi brought up the fact that she been messing with this boy for 10 fucking years and ain't left this boy alone. Just keep nitpicking with him, and she claimed it ain't nitpicking. I'm not nitpicking with him. I'm not nitpicking with her. Girl, you are nitpicking with him, and if I was tired, I'll be fed up too. I'll be at my wits' end as well.
To be cool and be happy and have fun. You know, if it is like this whole up and down, back and forth, it's just like this next anniversary, me and Todd is going to be celebrating 9 years of marriage. So I'm just like, at this point, it's getting out of hand. We got to stop.
I'm talking about done, bitch. I will be.
Let's hear what else she
My
said.
signature already be signed on the divorce papers. I just be waiting for the notary public.
She doubled down though. She really tried to double down and didn't move on from it. That was crazy. She was trying to call him little. Yeah, that was wrong. She was like, when I first met him, he was
right,
little
like she said, he was short at damn BravoCon.
Right, but now he George Jefferson, and George Jefferson is very possessive and grouchy.
Nigga, what the hell did you say? Oh, you losing your hearing? No, but you're gonna be losing your teeth. What does it look like I'm doing?
You're asking us to leave.
No, of course not. I'm throwing you out.
And I don't think that's what Todd is. I think Todd is exactly what Kandi said. Oh, well, what she tried to say. She tried to be funny and say, he always sleep. And like Kandi said, he is probably always sleep because he's always trying to stay away from you. So when you come over, he goes to sleep. He goes in the room. And I understand that. You know, like, he don't want to deal with you and be bothered with you. I completely get it.
Gorgeous, how you doing?
So speak, Ada. Well, you gotta speak to Mama Joyce. Everybody knows I'm raising my children to respect their elders, but I don't know what's come over Aiden with Mama Joyce. He acts like he's a little afraid of her. Sometimes I am too, because Mama Joyce is off the chain.
Oh, trying to act shy. No, you're not shy.
He trying to get away from you, baby.
Right, that's true. Kandi is not going as hard as I would like her to go, or as hard as other people probably would expect her to go. Not even as hard as Carmen and Don Juan probably expected.
Just don't let me catch you. Don't let me tell you, ain't no river high enough. Ain't no ocean deep enough. Ain't no desert hot enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
But she probably did better than what she expected for herself, because Joyce looking sad the way Joyce looked when she was saying, what about your man, really gonna make Kandi break down in some tears in about 2.5 seconds.
And if that's what y'all like, hey, what are you and your man like? What if I get one?
Exactly. If you get one. Now leave my man alone. I think you just gotta accept that I like who I like. You and I just think different.
Yeah. So I'm sorry to say this, Kandi. If you ever wanted somebody to babysit your child, don't ever think about your mom, because your mama is not to be trusted with Ace and Blaze. I just don't think she care for them.
Okay, I agree with that.
I feel like she
they got
doesn't
a
care for
daddy.
them that much. Right.
I think that's a child that you should put in the forefront.
What about Ace and Blaze?
They have a father. Riley have never benefited from having a father.
And you know what? They got a daddy, and they got a daddy that she don't like. That's the issue. If it was a daddy that she would mind, like Block, then everything would be fine. Because I don't understand what's the issue out of Todd and Block.
I'm finna hide behind this goddamn microphone.
I don't understand. Anyway.
Like, I'm gonna pay you to set Todd up and take.
I know, it's bad. That's bad. But let me say this.
Crazy.
I know, it is bad.
I don't have really any respect for your mom. When your mom gets to the point, tell me, let me talk.
Don't you know what your mama would have did? You should say, hello, your ass don't pay damn child support.
See, I can't do that.
You tell you can do it. He is gonna pay it. Yes, he just do like he been doing. Keep his ass away. I'm thinking about my grandchild.
I'm happy, and I hate that you can't be happy for me. I don't understand why we can't just agree to disagree.
Excuse me, I have never been no more sure of anything in my life than I have of this. You don't realize it's serious dealing with one baby mama. Can you imagine what it's like, 4 baby mamas? Hey, that's just gonna be more drama,
This is not her first time trying to control my relationships. I'm 32 now, and she still feels like she can tell me what I'm gonna do. Are you taking it that serious?
Look, he got a set of 3 girls. You don't know nothing about the girls. I'm thinking about my grandchild.
Kandi wants to do counseling, and I think that it won't work, Kandi, if
It's
she
a
try to
lost
make
cause.
this a spinoff.
I'm
She tries to
sorry.
make this a spinoff, but she should not try to make this a spinoff because her mama needs help. Okay, so don't make this a spinoff because your mama needs some help.
Counseling with Kandi family, make it a spinoff, bitch, because you ain't gonna get much out of it anyway. Joy's gonna be the same at the end of the session.
That would be good.
God, thank you. My mom agreeing to counseling is definitely giving me hope. But I think that the therapist is gonna need therapy after hanging out with us. I feel like we gotta mend.
Yes.
Mend and blend.
Let's check on it.
All right, Mom. I feel like there's some side shade behind it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Scene 7, we got Kenya Moore with Sheree and Drew going to go take some vitamins. She said she was taking all the sick ones. She know damn well Marlo been on the back of this bus huffing and coughing and hacking up shit. Just be a little messy and go ahead and invite Marlo, why don't you?
But it's okay, Kenya. I'm holding my composure. You will not get the best of me, bitch. Not.
Okay.
But she didn't. Kenya confessional. She has a confessional.
Speaking
about
of
the
okay,
lady.
funky ass be going to go get these damn vitamin drips too. Y'all need to be, they might have been just drunk.
Yeah, I need to go get some vitamin drips.
Clearly, tea is not enough. Let me go get that brown so you can really spill it all.
Sheree is ready to snap on Drew though. Drew, they can't ever have a peaceful encounter, honey. It's always every scene there's gonna be some excitement with it, or they try to make some excitement with it.
Sheree, I have a question about you.
Me?
Yes. How are you going to be with my wonderful cousin?
I haven't met the wonderful part yet. This is a Disney bitch.
Did you just call me a Disney
I did, bitch. Drew seemed to have a real chip on her shoulder. I don't know if it's jealousy or if it's just her being a hater.
When you go with her, just see how everything rolls out.
I would never tell you not to establish a
absolutely, and I know
relationship
you
or anything
would,
like
right?
Tread lightly.
But Sheree is on 10. She's already ready to confront Drew. And I just think these ladies be lying big time, because when Sheree confronts her about what she said, you know, I remember on the podcast or wherever she said that she confiscated everything.
You said everything that Sheree gave us at the reunion, she took back. You're like, she confiscated everything.
I said everything. I said
everything.
things were confiscated. She was literally confiscating everything.
I wanted to get the bag.
What bag?
It was a She by Sheree bag.
We're getting She by Sheree?
Afterwards.
Yeah,
And
Drew said
did
she
make
took
everybody
back
go.
everything, right?
And the headlines went crazy. Because Drew
But
said
she
that.
really did take it back though.
She said she didn't. She confronted her. And Drew
No,
said,
Sheree said she did take it
she
back,
said she
but
took the bag back because it was mine. She said that bag was my bag. Drew said, I didn't say everything. And then she said, because you didn't take everything. She said, well, I apologize. When I first called you and said sorry, I apologize.
We're getting She by Sheree?
Cute. It is cute.
That was my personal bag that I actually had my personal belongings as well as some things, you know, for everybody else. So that was never supposed to go out there.
That happened then, and then the call to you was after. So I just want to make that clear.
That's good.
But it was genuine, so I don't want you to think that it was not. All I know is I didn't get in there, and what I wanted.
I talked to I heard Bravotv had 4 t-shirts,
I almost
sweatshirt.
got my hands on some She by Sheree. Like literally, fingertips, and it is gone.
So don't sit up here and lie and say everything, honey. It was a She by Sheree bag and you wanted the bag. So don't sit up here and try to make up lies, Drew. That was a big ass lie because you want beef. You want drama with Sheree.
It's not really so much for me, the timeline, it's the content of things that she was saying, which were lies.
And Sheree Whitfield is up here.
Hey, hey, hey.
And by the way, she came with some gifts. First of all, y'all gotta watch this, but we got a beautiful duffel bag. It's vegan leather.
Yes, it's vegan leather.
And I got some She by Sheree.
She by Sheree.
She by Sheree. Listen, this is the infamous bag that they talked about.
I like that bag.
Okay. My She by Sheree bag that I created for myself. That was not
that's
a mass
fine. I
bag
thought
for
she said
everybody.
she did take the stuff back though. That's
No,
what I
she
thought
did not
she said. But go
take
ahead.
any of the clothes back. They kept the clothes. This bitch is a liar. Why the fuck her husband rubbing off on her? That's the problem.
All right, to be clear, Drew said that you gave them She by Sheree, but then you took it back. After.
Yeah, and then she took back her words in that last scene, if you saw it.
Okay.
She said, I didn't say everything. She was talking about the bag.
Because you took the bag back, but you...
Yeah. So I had a sample during a reunion. So they took out everything, and they were not supposed to take my actual bag out. So when you talk about confiscating, that's the only thing I wanted back because that was my actual personal bag.
Okay.
I have no idea why Sheree is being so cold. She's getting all her vitamins and her hydration. She should be very thankful because it's free. You know, Sheree loves to save a penny, honey. She don't like to pay.
She's a liar. Her husband a liar. She just sat here and said, I wanted the bag though. But why sit on the podcast and say everything and put everything? The way she said that was like Sheree came and took every bit of the gift bag that you guys walked out with, and that was absolutely not true.
So they got to keep the joggers and shit.
They got to keep it.
Okay, well.
Just not the bag. Sheree said the bag was my bag. That was my personal bag that I had.
I thought Sheree was just trying to put the shit back on the rack. She like, nah, bitch, we finna sell this.
She's saying, but I wanted the bag. But bitch, that's my bag.
Because the people, the production, when they put it out, they were not supposed to put my actual bag out because it was actually things in there. Okay. Took my stuff out, put it out there, and then, of course, all the girls wanted the bag. But Angela, you has it now.
Is Angela's bag, is that on the website or no?
Yes,
It is, okay.
I see who she is. I see what she gives. I'm not buying it, but she can go ahead and hop on my website and make a purchase.
You can have my bag. Sorry. But I get it. Drew husband rubbing off on her because Drew husband's a liar too. Just like a nigga, you know gonna grow. Hey.
Why are you so obsessed with
I guess shouting, man, he don't got you no more. So just like Pinocchio, his nose gon' grow.
Who is that? Who you looking like, Mariah? That's what people have told Jay. We used to be on Bigo a lot. People used to be like, oh my God, bitch, you giving Mariah. Everybody we stopped by when you do the
Mariah,
drive-by.
I look like Mariah Carey.
That was the first time you heard it, right? We were
Yes.
both like, oh, bitch, let's hit up the drag shows, bitch, and make some coins. That's some cointages.
I do not look like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, you favor a younger Mariah Carey. They gonna comment below and say it. Watch.
Who are other girls? What does that even mean?
I don't know any of them. Anyway.
So Sheree said, they played Sheree saying she gave us a whole nother story and cut it real quick.
And I just remember the little phone call we had about Marlo attacking you.
Oh, girl.
Y'all look so cute last night. Y'all look happy. Marlo gonna humble me.
She gave a whole different story.
No, so let me get to this.
I think they wouldn't dare do that for Kandi and Kenya. They wouldn't dare let us hear nothing Kandi say about Kenya out the way or nothing Kenya says about Kandi out the way. I think it's easy for them to do that for Sheree and Marlo because they want them to clash. They want to separate their group probably.
Right.
That's what
I mean, it would be beneficial to get them to clash, right?
Well, it would, but why not do that with Kandi and Kenya? Unless these two bitches are very loyal and they don't say nothing about each other on camera. I know I've heard.
You can't have a yes man as a friend. You gotta be honest. So that's and when you clear the air, then you know how to move.
Exactly.
Kenya and I know how to disagree and move on, whereas Marlo keeps trying to get other people to turn against me. Like, why do you think I want to be tight with you?
She's a liar. So Drew lies and says she did not say shooting. So along with not saying everything, they caught her up in her lies then. She says, she from Chicago, bitch. We don't say shooting. And even Sheree like shooting.
Now,
bitch.
who the fuck
I'm from
don't say
Cleveland,
shooting?
and we just as bad as Chicago. When you put Cleveland and Chicago on the scale together of killings, murderers, mob robbers, and thievers and all of that, honey, I would say that they're probably on the same level. So I don't understand where you get from not being able to say shooting. Like these niggas be talking about blick because they can't say click. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's getting. That's what it's giving. I don't believe her because clearly they flashback and they showed the bit saying the word shooting that night. So I don't even understand why Drew be telling lies, just bold-faced ass lies, and then slip in and say, you know, sometimes I just be forgetting.
You went too easy on Kandi because you didn't use the word. I am from Chicago. We don't use that word. Shooting? Yeah. I was there 2 days before the shooting, so I was concerned truly because I had 30
shooting them? And why is that any of your business anyway?
You know. And I think we've been we'll try to be vulnerable and honest in who we are and not try to, appear something we're not, because that's too hard to keep up.
Yeah,
that's I can't remember. I barely remember how many pounds I lost. Did drop it with Drew. I lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks, right?
That's that fast?
Yes. So I'm like, if I can't, I say things and it's not ill-intended or I'm trying to lie. Just sometimes I forget shit and I just say it. And so I can own that about myself. But it's too much to try to remember.
I just feel like she's not keeping it 100 with us.
If I lie, to try to keep that up. So I just feel like it's better. And what my mom has taught me is just say the truth.
A slip up. That's because she be lying.
You mean a fuck up, not a slip up, bitch.
So Sheree brings up that the ladies made a pact 3 days ago. She's telling Drew and Kenya that they made a pact. The pact that they did at the hotel. When Monietta was standing there and agreed and was like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do. Marlo clearly stepped outside to them and said, listen, I love you ladies, but it's not going to work out with Monietta.
I'm proud of you, Marlo. I am. I'm proud of you too, but I will say this. It's not going to work out with Monietta when she gets her on the group.
Yes.
How did we start off with 6? This is the dropping like flies. They dropping like flies. Yeah, I like that. Only the strongest sauce surviving.
When we get back with the group of ladies, She's most definitely gonna turn up on us, and she ain't never lied about that. So Sheree is messy as fuck. She know that it's not gonna work out. Sheree been doing this since season 1. Okay, season 1. If don't nobody know, or if anybody know,
Sheree knows.
Sheree knows.
As well as the other 364 days of the year.
That this is her saying this was in vain as fuck, Sheree.
Yeah.
You know that this pack does not matter, and you actually saying this just put a curse on them probably, or you just made it worse, because it's not gonna work out, and producers make it so that it doesn't work out sometimes. So they show what they said 3 days ago, and they give us this That's So Raven future
Look
glimpse
into the future.
into
If you could gaze into the future.
Right.
We all made a pact that we're gonna continue the good energy in the group.
I hope that we can keep this positive energy in Atlanta. It's so amazing.
So you're gonna see Marlo.
Good vibes. Going with the good vibes.
An incident between someone that worked for you and one of Marlo's nephews.
I'm gonna tell you what the I'm telling you right now.
I'll be my positive self. I can be very forgiving for anyone. Her character went out the window when she slashed all those people's faces.
Really
Very ugly.
It's about to go the fuck down, and clearly that pack shit did not stand worth a damn at all.
Well, Kandi wasn't in the
about
pack,
to get real
so.
ugly. No, right. So she was the bad apple that came in and fucked everything up.
Don't come for me. I like you now.
But Marlo disappoints me. As I'm watching this flashback and I'm looking at Marlo, it's very disappointing. She's making me feel like she's lashing out because she feels she's insecure. And with Kenya and Marlo and Kandi being so powerful the way they are, and them being friends, makes her feel like she is weak and lesser than.
Right.
So don't let Sheree fuck around and end up becoming friends with Sheree and with Kenya and Kandi and being in that clique. It'll really make her feel insecure and lesser than herself. And I think that that's why she wants to come at these two so fucking bad, because of their power, the power of their mind when they are together. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what it is that she allows her ignorance and her overthinking to override her emotions.
It's like she wants your approval. She wants your attention. She wants
my negative attention.
I think that she allows it to override her pre-thought about things. You get what I'm saying?
You mean her judgment about the...
Right. No, because she don't have to show out the way she show out. Look at what she's doing to Kandi. She got Kandi getting real emotional when Kandi is not even this type of bitch. Like, Kandi will forgive her.
Right.
If anybody not gonna forgive you, it's gonna be Kenya. Okay, you can just shut it up with Kenya.
Right.
So no, Marlo, you don't get any more chances with me because what you say is bullshit. So that's all I really have to say.
But Kandi is willing to forgive Marlo, talk to Marlo, and even
just look at how
Marlo's
look how she did
But instead
when she was in Jamaica, and she was just telling her, bitch, just shut up, when she was trying to apologize in Jamaica. But bitch, you ended up apologizing about some goddamn chicken. She wasn't that damn mad.
Kandi, Simon just got Porsha a Rolls Royce. You saw it, Kandi? Huh? Kandi.
Why are you talking?
Oh, girl, you're so silly. Now you that motherfucking man. Girl, but that's it. But okay, well, don't say nothing, bitch.
You don't say nothing.
You're so petty. Grow up.
I'm
bitch,
petty.
You grown.
Bitch, shut the up.
You are
Like, I ain't been talking
You're
to you. Don't
immature.
talk to me.
I can talk to Kandi.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Go on with your bullshit.
Grow up.
She wasn't that mad. Exactly. You were able to win her over with chicken. So imagine how soft Kandi's heart is.
Right.
When it comes down to sincerely apologizing. Kenya wants you to do too much work, honey. Kenya wants you to apologize and prove to her that you can change. She said, put some action with it, bitch.
So I can be very forgiving for anyone. Her character went out the window when she slashed all those people's faces. I think that the key is you acknowledge, apologize, and change the behavior.
But that's how Aquarius are. With Kandi, though, Kandi, you ain't got to put no action with it. You can give her a hug right now and let Kandi know that you are truly fucking sorry. Make Kandi laugh and joke with Kandi, and she will possibly begin. You can begin.
Because the bitch still gonna laugh if it's something funny. Still gonna...
But you are like taking a knife and digging in a wound that you damn near created on your own, and you're digging in it, making it worse, is what it seemed like. Instead of trying to care for the wound and tell Kandi, look, my bad for whatever I did, and just go back to the simple shade that y'all do in y'all confessionals instead of this below the belt shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
excessive attacking of character and stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes people can say and do things and there's no coming back from it. And Sheree, I think she is mean-spirited.
And that bothers me with Black women. I just feel like you don't go below the belt. It's like, hey, draw the line somewhere.
She Instead of her fixing what she is, where she's wrong, she decides to dig into it deeper.
Right.
She'd rather argue and get under Kandi's skin and make things worse. We'll see what happens next week. Next week, they go into Courtney's house for the laser show, and we see that it looked like it goes down in Courtney's driveway, bitch.
The only reason why I'm crying right now is because I can't your ass, bitch.
You just kind of have to, see who's going to show up. And then you'll see who will show out.
Don't even look like they can get through the damn party.
No, that's when they was leaving, like it went down in
yeah.
Fallon driveway.
I'm 31 years of age, and before I became 31, I gave birth to 3 boys. By 3 baby daddies?
LaToya is really just showing her ass right now, and I feel embarrassed to say that I didn't get LaToya more in check.
Rennie, this is actually not even funny. You cannot come to somebody's home and disrespect their home and their husband.
Come on, let's go inside.
No.
And his balls.
She was... What was it?
Wait, hold on.
And like it went down in Nene driveway in LA, bitch.
You got me real messed up.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, don't come up here. You're going to need to exit through that gate.
Oh, no.
For you, Nene.
Oh, no, you're not. Because if you were here for me, you'd have been here long before midnight. You're going to show up at midnight and really think you're going to use one of these forks to put down your throat?
And in the goddamn driveway on the way out the door for the cabin. Shit.
Oh, shit. Oh.
1 hour in the driveway.
What are you saying exactly? So she can't be in the house. What are you saying?
She can't talk to me about gifts for that I brought for great energy. You don't need to be here with me. You hate me. Why did you drive 3 hours?
To say she can't come. You don't come up on nobody. You can't force anybody to talk to you if they don't want to talk. You have to talk to them when they're ready.
You got the shade assassin and the fashionista, and these bitches are taking it to the driveway.
Bitch, we need to do a compilation of driveways,
Right.
bitch. Driveways.
Bitch.
Yes.
Driveway drama.
Yes, driveway drama on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anyway.
It's unbelievable. This is the best series that I have seen or heard this whole quarantine.
I'm your boy Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
Make sure you follow us everywhere at the Urban Binge and follow us at Rico Bellucci, at Jay Bellucci on Instagram. And you can send us nudes if you want to.
Nudes? I don't want to see no. I don't want to see no.
All right, we're out. See you guys later. We're out.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live, post a video, or post a post. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also, check out our podcast everywhere podcasts can be heard. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and more. Just search The Urban Binge Radio, wherever you prefer to hear your podcasts. Follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, plus more, at The Urban Binge. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to both our channels, at RiBelTV and at RiBelTV2, for more exciting reviews, fun vlogs, short films, and more.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast,
where we discuss viral topics, hot jams, new artists, fun, and informative interviews and conversations. This is your news stop for the hottest trend in urban culture news. 2 shows, 1 podcast, The Urban Binge Show and Sunday Flow Show, powered by The Urban Binge.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Listen anywhere podcast can be heard.
Haters like, am I going to hell for the things that I could wear? I ain't gonna hide my blessings when I know we've made a way. I'ma sweat it out. Gotta keep my hands high. I only want your Let's go. Gotta thank them for what I got. it.